did you do that? How did you do that? Did you think it was...
How you doing? Couple minutes late. It's in a hurry. Okaro, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If you're in the UK, your sleep patterns need help. I know that one. Join the club. So how you doing? Finally sorted my armor out. Spriggans, Hunters, Rage, and Selenine's. Nice. Ayan, welcome, welcome. Josh, how you doing? Phew. Bad start. Full already.
A weapon depends upon the material from which
Mr. Poke, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Start VMA. Good luck, man. See a werewolf costume thingy? Yeah, I did. It's been in the game before. It was a limited edition. Well, it was a special last year, I think. David, there you are. How you doing? At the moment, I'm running 5 bone pirate and 4 or 3 agility. Nice. Lots of recovery, lots of flat damage as well. To order 100 new pads in advance. You don't, you just get rubber walls and then throw the pad as much as you want. You'll be fine. I need to dump that. No, I need to keep that. dump something. Nice. So you got high recovery, good ulti regen, and high flat damage. It's pretty good. Apollo, welcome to the stream. I am going to have to get rid of some of this stuff. You're good, not as good as you, Mr. Xynode. Mr. Million, indeed, yes, of course. The channel has received a whopping 1 million views as of today. So, happy bunny indeed. I kind of want this, but I kind of don't. El Pingo, how you doing? Hoarder indeed. Hoarder indeed. Thank you. The problem is when you get stuff like this and it's in decent trades, you don't really want to get rid of it. Except for that, that's reinforced, that's going. And that's divines. That's going too. Infuse, I never use infuse on the heavy helmet. Some guy told me I wouldn't be able to do vet Selines without 660s, but I did it first time with no 660s. You don't need 660s to do a dungeon. Some of them are very difficult, but it's not down to your CPs overall. It's down to experience and ability to follow mechanics. Baz, how you doing? I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna make that a command, Baz. I'm gonna make that your guys thing do something. I'll have that tomorrow. Used keys for my pledges today and got heavy blood spawn. Divines feels good. Nice. The main problem with Selines is a heavy attack, but you can get out of the way of it, just like you can the proc from the helmet in PvP. Rammed as usual. Oh, we need to squash stuff. Scenes in VHOF are the last PvE content I have left to do. Nice. Yeah, the last boss, she puts... How do I describe it? There's a cone shape in front of her, which is her heavy attack. All you need to do is this. Just step out of it. She won't get you. But if it does, you are dead. Good, anything exciting on PTS today? Yes, actually. Yes, there is. Anything that's not a healer for Warden has been, so far, this is in the PTS, slightly altered. Because obviously healers will still be very, very strong with that particular skill, but others have had it reduced significantly, so the strength of it isn't so high. But the ultimate has kept the same cost and the same return when you heal people at low health, but they've reduced its effectiveness by 33%. So it's weaker. So that means Stam or Magicka or even tank Wardens will have a reduced healing ultimate now. I mean, it will affect healers as well, but they have a lot more passive bonuses and stuff from their sets that push it anyway. But other roles of the Warden will be affected by that. They mess with Petrify and stuff with the DK, reducing its range to 8 meters instead of 15. They mess with the Nightblade new heal ability. They're still messing with that to try and figure out a balance for it. The one that trades your health for theirs, basically. His Spindle 2 is ridiculously hard. Not really. It's just the middle boss, the Ghost, can be quite tricky. It's a ring of death. Basically, you stay in it or you stay out of it, depending on where you are at the time. If you can follow that, you'll be fine. What else did they change? Transmutation, they kind of mess with how many crystals you get per run in vets and all the rest of it. So you get like 4 for doing Maelstrom or something like that. What's this? Rip my unkillable Stam Warden in PvP build. Yep, there you go. It's not live yet. It's on PTS, so you never know. They might change their minds. There was a few other bits and pieces, but I don't remember all of them. They messed with the Storm Atronach to make him have a big single hit rather than multiple bursts. A couple of interesting things. Let me get the link for you actually so you can see it. Where's my web pages? There it is. The link is right here. Copy. I'll keep that up there actually so that I can keep posting it. This is their proposed changes so far. Planet Gamers, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Still have about 2 weeks until my computer is fixed. No way. Also, they did mess with the Warden a little bit more. The Lotus Blossom, the heal, instead of it applying at the end of your heavy attack, it now actually applies a little bit during the mid ticks of a heavy attack. So if it's like a half weave or a half a lightning charge, like instead of a full heavy, basically, like winding it up halfway, it will still give you a percentage of heals. So that's quite interesting. Although they do have decent heals anyway, so probably don't need it, but we'll see how that works. New crystal frag was having stun removed too. Yeah, there was something about that. Oh, also, this is really, really good. In my opinion, some people are going to cry about it, so it's kind of tough. But what they've messed with is, and this is, if you're honest with yourself, this should have been in the game a long time ago. They've messed with the armor skills. What they've done is they have, obviously, don't panic, it's not live yet. If you want to use shuffle, you need to be wearing 5 medium. So goodbye Tava tanks. And goodbye OP, heavy armor, high resist dodgies in PvP. If you want to use annulment or harness magicka, you need to have 5 light. And if you want to use immovable, you need to be using the 5 heavy pieces. Although they have buffed the duration of it to 20 seconds, which is quite nice. So you can be really tanky and just not fall over. But it makes more sense now. They can fix that shit. No, it's good. It's broken. You were using a medium skill when not wearing medium. It makes sense. It does make sense. No, they haven't ruined the game. It's not even live anyway. It's on PTS. They could still change it at last minute. We've got another week or so left. Made you want to kill yourself. Most people who have stuff that's broken have that response. Don't worry. It's not a messed up game. It's just stuff that they had to do. I need to get rid of some stuff here. Make truth set bad if you can't use 5 heavy. No, it just means that you have to dodge roll in order to make someone go off balance, I guess. Rather than just dodge. So everyone, how's the game treating everyone? Googs, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Game is good. Some positive updates today on the PTS. Nothing live, of course, but it's a good idea so far. Yeah, I know, Apollo. What's your favourite crafting style? Ew. I like the Trinamac medium helmet. That's cool. I have no idea overall. I'm going to get rid of some of this light stuff if I've got any. No. Dump that. Should we destroy a whole Moon Dancers Divines? That would be fun. Don, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Everyone in training don't want it. Falbert Eve already got that. Like all craft styles. Cool. There's some really good ones. Dark Brotherhood's actually quite good. What cards are you playing today? No idea. I'm on the DK at the moment, but we'll see. See, I don't like the Argonian style of armor, actually. Already got that. Now, you won't normally see me do this, but I'm going to have to anyway, because I ran out. Need to go and buy some bloody silk. It's the only thing I overuse. Looks okay on an Argonian. Yeah, that's true. Disappointed in you. Not you as well. Clothing. Raw material. No material. Not leather. Wow, what's wrong with people? 15k, really? That's almost vertical. Andy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I was playing today on boss and people keep running away and resetting the boss. Yeah, it's really annoying. If you run away, pro tip for you, if you run away, it's just gonna hit you in the back. You're still gonna get killed. Block or die. We'll do a quick dodge roll and run back in. That works. Am I really gonna have to pay 13k for friggin' materials? Probably am, aren't I? Maybe do surveys. Ancestor silk is expensive. I was doing them actually, but I then ran out. I seem to be using more silk than anything else. I need to catch up on the surveys. Right, stuff it. We're just gonna buy 1 stack of it because that'll be enough for a few days writs, and then we'll go farming it later when I'm off the stream. They should make a hard mode VMA. Ouch. Oh, I should probably check what I have to do first. Leather arm cups, leather helmet, and leather bracers. Caddy looks cool. Thank you very much. It's funny, I buy leather, but I don't. I buy silk and I need leather, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to be making stuff later anyway. COA 2 on the big Titan boss, I find it really hard. It uses an ability that locks onto you. Don't know if I'm doing it wrong. No, it does lock onto you, but you can block or you can kind of dodge at the very last minute to mitigate some of the damage. Is the ulti build proving to be decent at all? Yeah, depending on what ulti ability you're using. My Argonian called Al Lizard has just got 5 pieces of Julianus in black and his spine is firmly irregular. Nice. I did have an Argonian and I changed his race because he ended up being my Stam Sork PvP build. He was an Argonian sorcerer tank, believe it or not, and he was called Crocodile Shoes. Helmet, dagger, pauldron. So if you have purple 160 armor piece with a purple enchant on it, I upgrade the armor piece to gold, will the enchant upgrade also? Yes, if that enchant came with it. If you altered it, then no it won't. But if it's how the armor piece came, then yes, that will go up with it as well. Helmet, dagger, pauldron. Helmet, dagger, shoulders. There we go. Have you got Tremor Cell stuff? Hang on. Have you got Tremor Skull stuff on? What does it do? I don't have it on this character. I've got it on my other character. But when you taunt in any way, shape, or form, the little Tremor Skull dude pops out of the ground, hits a guard like an idiot. He's just gonna arrest me, isn't he? Nope. Pops out of the ground, adds a stun to them, and does a little bit of damage. It's quite nasty. So you get out of guard's line of sight when there's a door that you can't get through. Do you reset? Kevjo's been doing it for a while. A few years now. Where's the guard? Arrest me. Thank you. What if I crafted the armor myself and enchanted it? Then no, it wouldn't upgrade it. You'd have to change it yourself. I watch but I don't sub. Sub here, no problem. Nice. Thank you very much. It's stamina, wasn't it? Sorry, Rejura, not Rapora on a writ. You wait till they change that and mess me up completely. Stamina is Denis. I feel like it doesn't actually upload much content. Some don't, some do. Depends. Some use Twitch more than YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I did see it pop up, but I haven't watched it. Because I haven't had time at the moment. Journal quests. I still have a 9k bounty. Oh no! You can go to the Thieves Guild and pay it off. And if you've got skills in, I think the Thieves Guild and Ledge Domain combined, maybe one or the other, I forget, it's cheaper. Yeah, he does. He PvPs on Twitch quite a lot. In fact, all the time. Stamina. Oh no, so that means if you get killed, they're just gonna just repeatedly kill you. Oops, wrong one. Where's just regular stamina? Journal quests. What's left? Food and woodwork. So 2 bows and a shield. I hate that when you make a new character and you forget to transfer any money over and you accidentally rob something worth more than what you've got in your inventory and the guards just kill you on repeat. Although that is quite funny. If I was to purchase ESO Plus for 1 year, how much is the cost in the UK? I have no idea. I haven't looked at the yearly one, to be honest. Oh, with the hat? Yeah, it looks wicked. I did see that. I saw the image for it on the clip. Food. Last one. Journal quests, food, provisioning. Oh, it's there. And next one. Pretty sure it's that. Yep. And that one. Ah, of course it's full. Every day. Oh, I need that. Can I consume any of these? No, because I need to finish them anyway. Thinking about becoming a crafter. But apparently it takes months to research. It does, but you can buy, what are they called? RIP type things. They're like a 1 day off type thing. It takes the time off your research, but it has a cooldown on it. You have lots of items. What would happen if your ESO ran out? Oh, you will you'll still have them, but if you remove them, you can't put them back in. So here, the crafting bag is rammed because it's bottomless. If you take anything out, you can't put it back in there, but you still keep all your stuff. There you go, 108. Ah, 96, yeah, because of course it's cheaper if you buy the massive sub instead. Research scrolls, that's what they're called. My brains fell out for a moment there. I need something to destroy. Just one thing. Can't I stack anything? No. This sucks. Something must be rubbish in my bags. Made that. Need that. Don't need 2 of those, so we could sell one of them. We'll sell the charged one and keep the other. Or not, we'll just sell that because that's crap. Yes, now we have room. I don't really play any other game than ESO, so I'll get my money's worth playing ESO Plus. You will indeed. Basically took me a year to complete all the research, then they come out with research scrolls. Yeah, I was a bit miffed with that, to be honest. Do some traits take longer to research than others? Nope. How many traits you have at the time depends on how long it takes. So your first trait will be very, very fast, the next one will take longer, and so on and so forth. So you can start with whichever one you want. It's entirely up to you. Kai, how you doing? Okay, I'm going to try and research the vines first. So many people use that. There you go. Let's see what god awful RNG we have today. Inventory. Ooh, I'll take that. Crap. More crap. Enchantment rare. Two masters, that's not bad. Okay, I can't complain at that. There we go. Main and crafted is a Nightblade, and I have concentrated research on only the stuff my Nightblade will use. So medium armor, one-handed weapons, and my bow, and it's taken ages. It does take a long time. Like Robin Hood with a bow and arrow, indeed. Who's this? Hello. Good man, made my Stam DK already, level 36, nearly there. Nice, good stuff. I hate the fact you can't dye the skull part on that fake Cinemax. Yeah, they should let you do that. Make it really shiny like an armor or metal color. That would be really cool. Mimic stones are for styles you don't have the mats for, not traits. That's very true. That's so you can replicate a visual, not a favoured trait type. Anyone else have a mate who they used to play ESO with for months and they just left and never came back? Yeah, a few. Did you play anything other than Elder Scrolls games? Yes, but I don't get a lot of time to do so. Daedric Red would be nuts. I do not have room for all this bloody stuff. I think I'm just gonna have to start deconning the good stuff. What's your Mag DK build? And looks great, but can I use Sun instead of bonus bow? You can, but just bear in mind that your crit's gonna be drastically reduced. What do we got here? You'll get more health though, so not so bad.
We don't do loans. We're not that kind of.
Okay, my brother, we have 2 PS4 and team up. Nice. Shit, wrong button. I wish I had a back button here. That doesn't mean, like, for example, I go in here. If I press back, I go completely out of the bank menu. It should go back to the window before. So, deposit those, deposit those. Someone's probably going to want that. They can decon that. You can have that. No, that build is set in stone. If you want to change it, you might as well leave. Fair enough. Inherently have low crit. Not really. No, they're pretty much the same as everything else. Depends on what gear you're using. If you put a set amount of gear, say for example, I don't know, the Easy Sork, and you slap that on a Mag DK, you'd have exactly the same crit. The only class that benefits from extra crit chance is a Nightblade. Not benefits from it, but gets it from their passives. Or a Sork if you use a Dark Magic ability. However, Templars do have a flat bonus to their crit damage. Oh, I need to decon that stuff. Depends. If you want high crit, they do, but you don't have to. And not all sorts of pet builds. Who else has seen Kevdrit's new PvP Mag DK? No, not yet. You have 2 red eyes. Yep. She gets 8% more weapon crit and racial passives. They do. But that's a race, not class. Where the hell did those weapons go? And the belt? Yeah, pretty much. 55% plus is okay. 60 plus, you're really good. Are there any mechs in a Lamia round in VMA? Yeah. Red Lamias. Interrupt them as soon as possible or you're toast because they'll just stun you and you'll slide across the floor. And the Stranglers will spit at you from miles away and slow you down. Also, you have lightning firing out of the sky and the water turns into lightning and all that kind of stuff. You need to keep out of it. Flat figures are fine to go by, but too many people focus on the actual stat sheet itself, where there's a lot of hidden bonuses to your sets that don't come up on the stat sheet. Flat numbers are not always what makes your build. It's nice to have a base, but it depends what sets you're using. You could get 55% crit, plus you can actually get 60 to 70 if you throw on Mother Sorrow, which is nice, but I don't want to sell that, I squash it anyway. But if you don't have anything to benefit that, you just have the high crit on its own, then it's not going to be as good as something that had 55 that had another beneficial set on. Depends on your setup. I turned on Attack Innocence because I keep getting bounties. Oh, you turned off? I keep it turned on because I like to accidentally hit people. Hit 80% at once, but it was shit. Exactly. Okay, let's go over the pledges, see what they're actually doing today. In fact, I may have to switch characters because this dude's not going to be looting anything. I need to do more decon stuff off stream, I think. I can take that. See you later, Alex. VMA is going better than you thought. What are you on, Josh? Ah, there you are.
We don't do loans. We're not that kind of bank. Think of us.
You really need an item search on your account. Yeah. I always forget where I put certain gears. It takes forever. Yep, try that with 14 characters. It gets messy. In 45 minutes. Nice. For fun, I put Leviathan and 2 on my Khajiit Nightblade and I had 110% crit. Oh my god. Could VMA be run with crafted sets? Yes, of course. Except for the jewelry, obviously, because you can't craft jewelry. You have quite an item list. That's one character. And the bank. The rest are full too. My Mag DK runs 3 hours, Ice Heart and Bonus Bow. If I get 59% crit, just watch out for diminishing returns. Crit on low base is not as good as lower crit chance with higher base. This is very true. You just want to make sure... God, sorry, I'm choking a bit. Want to make sure you don't miss too much on your crits with stuff that hits single target. So a Nightblade with surprise attack, lots of single target hits. A Mag DK, they're kind of balanced because you have dots as well, like decent amount of dots alongside your whips, but you don't want to miss crit the whips and light attacks if you can help it. So the higher the crit, the better in that respect, but don't lower your base values like your max magicka and your spell damage too much to do so, otherwise you will see some pretty nasty returns and it will be quite flat. Drink more beer. No beer today, no beer. I I hear the max crit you can get is 126.45. Why? Why would you do that? So, Banish 2, Falkreath, yuck, and City of Ash 2. Wicked. Now there's nothing in the house. Got nothing. I think there's a cider knocking about somewhere, but don't really fancy it. It is Monday, you're right. Baz isn't even online. I was going to see if you're playing Baz, but you're not. Who we got? Whoops, wrong button. Ninjas. Where's Matt today? He's not online at the minute. You're already in City of Ash, you're already in Falkreath. People are busy. Webby's in Auradon. We up to Web. Gonna tank these. Ace, how you doing with the beer? Nice. Have to admit that I'm drinking Jim Beam tonight. Good, good. Sure, Baz, jump in. Let's go for it. Is the trait change coming up on weapons only or all gear? It's not live yet, but so far on the PTS it's on everything, including Maelstrom weapons. All day that ends in Y is a beer day. This is true. I ran out. When the transmutation goes live, will changing traits on gear bind that gear to your account? Yes. Does proc sets still work like Swamp Raider? Yeah, of course. Oh, we got a tank there. There's Eric. Get Tom too, so I can teabag his corpse. Tom, you want in on this? Send me a whispering game. I'll invite you. Chesney, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Where's Baz? Not hitting just yet. Priscilla, welcome, welcome. Good luck in VMOL, I see you in there. Good stuff. I'm assuming it's fair. Most we will be able to change traits now because hoarding sets I might use later was awful. Yeah, you're telling me I might actually get some space in the bank. Dora's completely teetotal only because she doesn't like the taste of any alcohol. Is she my daughter? Good question. Might want to figure that one out. Where's Baz? No Baz. Just got myself into tank and Cradle of Shadows at level 12. It's working, to be fair. Nice. Just wait for Baz to get in, and then we're good, I think. Give Baz crown when he can invite me. Yeah, sure, that'll work. Will we be doing any update on the Warden tank video, or would you say that build is still viable now? It's still absolutely fine now, although there are some changes coming up in the next patch if they stick to it, so I'll probably wait until then. Everything on it so far is still just fine. 6 sugars. That's not a builder's tea. Unless you don't like having teeth. You have to invite him, Baz. I don't have any new characters because they're all full. I've had them for a while. Okay. I'll get him in a bit. You should be able to invite people. Haven't played it in like 2 months. Was curious if you changed your Immortal Tank build. Yes, slightly. You can still use the old version. It's absolutely fine. It's still really, really solid. But there is a variation of it, which is in this video here. As long as that link works, there you go. Baz and Tom, Eric has a pledge from yesterday. Do you mind doing it, or do you want him to dump it and just do today's? See that planet? Thank you very much for watching. Beer and cake in the chat when anybody enters or leaves. I've honestly got nothing else to sell, have I? Nope. Bugger all. Brian, how you doing? That's a good point, actually. I could probably just send Baz my treasure maps. Spriggan's easy to farm. Yes, unless you're after specific traits. It's just down to luck as to whether you get the ones you want. Okay, we'll go for it then. So we'll go social group. I'll call myself DPS, of course. Shit, I need potions first. 1 second. You say mag or stam is easier to play. Depends on the class. Which class were you referring to? If as well, see you all tomorrow. See that, Kev? Thank you very much for watching. Is it expensive? Depends on your server. Sometimes it is. Stam or mag DK? Yeesh, they're both quite hard. That's tricky. Because the Stam DK is my main. The mag DK I'll use a lot. But I preference the Stam DK. Although it's a tough choice between which one is the hardest to use. They're both pretty rough, but the Magicka does have a shield though. So a little more forgiving in certain situations. Your call on that one, to be honest. The newer player Stam DK, this one, if you haven't got Maelstrom weapons, that one is a little more forgiving, a lot more health. You're probably safer with that to start with. Tom likes to kill his 10 teammates. He does? Whoops. Microsoft is easier than the game in my opinion. Yeah. Depends on your build, of course, because some are squishier than others, but on average, I guess, as far as performance goes, they are a lot more forgiving than others because they heal from their crits and they have a massive shield. No worries, you're welcome. Finally found a bar set up for my DK that I like and feel good leveling with. Thank God. Nice. Getting that CP 160 took me ages. It's worth it though. Now you can farm any loot you want and it'll be the right level. Ace, how you doing? You did say hello. 2 aces in here today. At least you're past that stage now where good stuff, if it drops, it's fine. It's okay. Because when you're under 160, you get all the shiny stuff and you can't use it later. It's a ball ache. Tell me if I missed it to say it again. I did. Too bad I finished all the Shadowfang quests with a level 40 trying to farm world bosses to gear. You can make another character if you are planning to make one and just do the quest at level, at max level, and you'll still get the item again. It's not limited to your account. You can do the quest on other characters and put it in the bank. Come for that infused build, Zai. You watch. Get it, get it. Need to do PvP for that heal. Yep, find a Zerg, surf it for about 3 or 4 hours, get the AP, and then get out again. There should be enough potions, shouldn't it? Halloween event day, extra XP for it like last year. I would imagine so. I haven't checked the dates or anything yet, so I don't know if it's been announced. We technically have 1 DPS. Same is heavy. What? What are you on, Baz? Social, oops, group. You're a DPS, Baz. Okay, Elden Hollow 1 you wanted first, didn't you? Specific. Elden Hollow 1. Let's go. Do you think paying for a race change worth it for the stats? That depends on what you're changing. Mind you, my new character did Thieves Guild and got all the Sifis stuff. Still level 6, bit of a waste. Yes. Zai's reading stream chat whole time. It's just 2 of us. Ha! I can still play it, Baz. I just get killed a little bit too easy sometimes when I'm looking to the left. Someone's not saying yes. There we go. "30 days on research." That'll get here before you know it. Once it's done, it's done. At least you never have to finish that one again. And there's no more traits after that. I probably shouldn't have said that, because they might add some. You never know. Food, don't look left indeed. Iron Man suit on. Yes. Ah. Do I still have my stuff from Morval or Carjon? Nope, I don't. Good. Any luck with the new crown crates? No. I got a really cool mask, but no mounts, no other really cool stuff. I get, well, bad luck with those. Baz did though. Baz got the motif, the buoyant armature one, and he also got a really cool mount. Can't see with that tree in my way. It's his Iron Man suit. He has a big light in the middle of his chest. You upset him now. Got Frost Droga Sench. What? Lucky. And a skeletal Goa in 4 crates. That's awesome. In a bone shield. Yes. Skeletor and Iron Man combined. Let's find a chest. Oi. Oh, there it is. Like the new polymorph. That's last year's actually. I didn't think they were bringing that back in. I'm a little confused about it though, because he's supposed to be kind of a werewolf, but he has wolf heads on his shoulder. It's got 2 variations as well, hasn't it? Depends if you're male or female. Psycho werewolf. Yeah, this is true. It's got a bit of the alpha dog thing going on. Do as I say or I'll make a shoulder pad out of you. Strange, strange polymorph. It looks cool. I'll give him that. Nozatron, how you doing? Josh just broke another control pad. He's in Maelstrom. Ian, welcome, welcome. Uh-oh, we're on the boss already. I didn't know it was changed based on race. I know it's different depending on whether you're male or female. I don't think it changes on race. No, you don't. Ogoni looks different to humans. It does? I never checked. No, you can preview it in the Crown Store. Trying to take the synergy and loot at the same time, it didn't work. Okay, now I do want to see it. Okay. Try my hardest to stay calm, but I know this Lamia queen. Oh yeah, you have to watch her. She really hurts if you're not used to her. In fact, even if you are, she can tear you a new one without much care in it. Just if she stuns you, you're stuffed. Bloody strangler. New crates coming out. Definitely the best. The really rare mounts are good. I like those. Especially the ghost horse, the green one. Happy Monday, Robert Smith, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'd have to go to my desk and open ESO. It's like 5 feet away, just too much. Where's he going? Oh, we're killing everything. No pressure tank? Oh, wow. Two bosses at once, why not? Don't want that. Bags are full anyway. Oops. When you're in a normal dungeon in a queue with level 20 players and you're doing 75% of the damage, what should you do in that situation? Keep going. AJ, how you doing? You got it, Samo. You can do it. Oh, this boss is fun. She has a nasty poison ability. That one there. Boom. You have to dodge it, otherwise it attached itself to you. It's quite nasty. Then you have to kill the ads. Apart from that, there's not much to it, except for a big AoE in the middle that you have to get out of. That one. And then after she's done, she did the poison thing again. Is it Baz? She hit me with it then, whoops. One second. I'm not gonna look left. Just in case I get one shot, that would be embarrassing. Come on, she delayed that. Nice. Don't really want any of that, but I'll take it anyway. What did I miss? It'll take forever to finish a dungeon. If you leave, they'll call you salty player. They will, yes, indeed they will. I went to a dungeon on a level 150 healer, and the tank was level 10. You did really well. Nice. Can you change your trait now or not yet? No, not yet. Not until the next DLC is live. Currently, it's in the 3rd week of PTS. So there's still stuff to change. Still possibly new stuff to come. We'll see. Best race for a PvE tank. I'll be the first to tell you there's no such thing as best, but some of the optimal choices are Argonian, Imperial, Nord, and Orc. But it depends on your playstyle and your build. I'm not going to be able to sell all this stuff, am I? Yeah, there's about 3 or 4 optimal choices, but you can tank with anything. It depends what you're really doing. Dungeon Finder. Banish 2. Whoops. That wasn't Dungeon Finder, that was my quest log. Oh, wait a minute. He's got to pick the pledge up, hasn't he? Actually, you're in the stream anyway. So, you probably... Yeah, I know. See if there's anything else I can ditch while he's getting the pledge. Yes, there is. Training, don't want it. Infused, nope. Can't get Alkosh, what's a good set to run instead? What are you trying to make? A tank, I assume. I can give you 2 tank builds. That one is nuts. And this one is easy. Ah, missed it. Flame Colossus in City of Ash 2. Awesome. Till we find a dungeon, find a specific banish, go. You haven't played since 1 Tamriel and trying to get back into tanking. One of them is very forgiving but requires you to be heavy attacking quite a lot for your resources. So if you're comfortable doing that and you're comfortable keeping an eye on the boss's mechanics, you'll be fine. But failing that, if you just want to kind of break into it and not struggle too much while keeping your shield up for a decent amount of time and then thin out your resources after a while and get less and less stamina, then the easy tank's probably for you. Pray for Josh. Get him some beer and cake. Give him some encouragement. He's on round 3 of Maelstrom at the moment. Doing really, really well, but Lamia boss is giving him some trouble.
They are not keepers. Not any longer.
I'm going to get wrecked in City of Ash. I've got no healer.
What better way to keep rickety old Lilith in check than a few days?
Activity Finder OP. Indeed. There you go, there's the cake with the words "do it, now you must." Ah, come on. He's doing so well. So when does your PvP DK dot build come and you farmed Overwhelm and Surge for? Haha, that's not for the DK. These tank builds good for more. They'll do everything. And they have done as well. Just depends on which one you prefer. Man, if I could stay alive a little while longer, I could have spun a bit on those. Never mind. Man, that one really wants my face. Haha, you tried, you did try. Wait for the fire. Cheers, dude. There you go. I can't take Sinji. Mind the wheel. I interrupted him and it didn't do anything. Welcome back. Can't play Dogger's Sword for nothing. You can't get one. They are quite rare actually. The legs are really rare as well. Fanboy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. There's the beer and the cake. Bone shield, strong as hell. Oh, you did it! Nice! Josh is on the next round. Good stuff. Get him some cake. Completed VAA today. Nice one, fanboy. Good stuff. You get some cake too. Oh, there's Jeff. This one's a mega Jeff. He just done the Lamia round. Round 3, that one is. It's a real pain in the ass. This boss, very simple, by the way. Just... What did you just put? Stay out of the flamethrower. If the tank runs around too much, every time he's on fire, of course, that will be placed on the floor and it will just fill the room, so don't move. But that fireball breath even, you've got to stay out of it. More of Jeffernal, love it. Kratos, that's hilarious. Uh-oh. Can't get near him, I'm going to have to go round. A little too close. Oh, dropped him. He dropped him. Get Jeff. Get him. 1-4 is the dwarves. Yes, it's the one with the big dwarven spider at the end. Yeah, that boss, if you can keep him still, then that's awesome. But if you can't, just keep him in a small area, otherwise everywhere you stand will just put down another dot on the floor and it doesn't go away. You can fill the entire room with flames. What monster set helms are good to use in PvE for tanks? There's many, to be honest. Mighty Chudan, Malabeth, Lord Warden, Bloodspawn. There's loads. You could get away with just about everything except for really the damage ones. And even those you can kind of use one of each to give yourself more health or whatever. It's up to you. Depends on your build. Even the recovery ones, like Choke Thorn and the Clanfear one, I forget what it's called. Shadow Rend. They stack together, give you some nice recovery. If you get killed halfway through the pug dungeon, is it best to res to the way shrine or place of death, assuming no one wants to res you? I just get up where I am usually. He's completed Creative Shadows, going through levels 12 to 14. Proof DLC dungeons are fit for newbies. Good stuff. Not really, that was really fucking hard. Get him some cake. Was that level 12 to 14 in a pug DLC dungeon? That is some dedication. Nothing wrong with pickups, but that is a hard one to do. Bone Pirate, that's the other one, sorry. That's on the easy sort, easy tank. Really, really strong. But make sure you use the skeleton polymorph, otherwise you can't swap bars properly when you transform. Inside that video actually for easy tank, if you look in the description, I have linked the quest that you get the polymorph from, so that'll definitely help. So you don't have to get stuck in animations and stuff because your bars won't swap. Whoops. I wouldn't attempt it before weapon swap. But yeah, of course you don't get 2 sets of weapons until you're level 15. Brave man. My red guard tank setup is 5 plague, 5 beekeepers and 2 bone pirate forts. Pretty standard stuff to be fair. A lot of people are doing that, so there's no reason it wouldn't work. High resist, high health, all that good stuff. Although personally I don't favour beekeepers because I like to go vampire, so the recovery doesn't really benefit me. Five Armor Master and 5 Plague Doctors. That works. Really high resist, really high health. To be honest, I wasn't gonna, but my party just rushed in, so I thought, why not? Yep, best time sometimes. Randomly do it. Yeah, Plague Doctor's good. It's flat out max health. Can't go wrong with it. I've got a question. I'm looking for a DK build which can deal damage and it's hard to kill for PvE and PvP. Got any advice? PvE, yes. Not necessarily hard to kill, although high damage. 1 second. After this boss, I'll get you a link. In fact, I can probably get away with that now. Infused. That's the infused one. The other one is on the channel, and it's called Fury. It's a Fury DK. That one's for PvP. I wouldn't use Turks personally because that's not what I use. But you got plenty of options.
Winning. Drinks all around.
Peters, thank you very much for subscribing. Captain Jack is on the run. Welcome aboard. And you just did 100k damage to our resident Dragonborn, David Taylor. Dragonborn is getting hit hard. You're down at 2.3 mil. Can you kill him? Resistance cap is about 32k. So try not to go too far over that. Otherwise you just won't benefit from it. Whoops. There's a video for that, fanboy. No worries, you're welcome. I probably should have used my ultimate by now, but I wasn't looking. Fanboy, check this one out. That one mitigates a shit ton of damage. It's 25% resistant to all AoE as well. Indeed, as long as you're not a vampire. But that other set that I've just now shown you, the new build for the easy tank, high resist, in fact cap resists, really high health, really high stamina, and 25% reduction to all AoE. Built in. It's really, really strong. You will not struggle with that at all. Use a tank in PvP, doesn't die easy. That's very true. You can just take your tank straight into there and just be a nuisance, chaining people and pinning them. Yep, that can work. Picked up a load of Beekeeper on PC, but no one wants it in my guild. Really cheap. It is cheap. These are only 2 harvesters I don't actually mind fighting. Except for that mechanic there. You have to bash. He's not taunted. Chi, even. There you go. $32k. I did say a moment ago, but I don't know if you heard me. Bone tanks run bone shield. I run bone shield on all my tanks. It's really, really powerful. You just make sure that your group is coordinated enough to be able to take the synergies, because it shields people for 60% of their max health and stacks with igneous shields. Really, really strong. Yep, even in VMOR. Look at my health bar. That's bone shield. Just coats the whole thing. I'm gonna put a bone shield on my temper healer. That should work. Only if you can maintain the stamina, because it's quite expensive. Mechanics for this one are very simple. As you can see, I've got a red ball around me. The red runes all over me now. It means I'm cast, of course. I need to get over there to get rid of it. Now if it's blue, you need to go to the other side. Get rid of those, otherwise they'll heal him. For a tank, personally, I run Magicka Recovery. So then I can basically spam igneous shields. I don't need a huge Magicka pull because it recovers so fast. And I don't use it for damage, I use it for utility. Can't take that bone shield. Oi! Jeff knocked me over. Worry, how you doing? Personally, I would say yes. Shit, I should have hit that. Because at the end of the day, reduction to cost just means it's cheaper, of course, but you spam, inevitably you're going to run out. Whereas recovery, of course you're going to run out, but it's going to be back really quickly. Haha, Jeff. That one got me. Take that synergy. off, Jeff. Who died? What's Rip? Oh, the tank died. Shit. My bad, I didn't see him. Why did you wipe for? Try and chant for all body. You can do, that's personal preference. I honestly don't use it myself, but you can. Depends what you're more comfortable with. No, I'm not lagging. Stream's not lagging either. Maybe it's YouTube. We're going for hard mode. Hard mode is keep 3 Daedros alive when the boss dies. It's not a scroll like it is in some of the other ones. Version 2 of the dungeons used to be only veteran difficulty. You didn't have a normal version, so hard mode was conditioned, not activated, apart from a couple of them. Moved. Where's he going? Did I hear that YouTube and YouTube, Facebook and Twitter are going to merge into one? I hope they do. Let's save a lot of hassle. Very good, Len. It's called you twit face. That was really good for your daily bad joke. No, I don't want to go up in the air. Red. Oh, you ass. Not again. Can't do any damage to him because I can't stay on the ground. Yep. Be really careful with the uh-oh, hold on. Be really careful with the spheres. They hurt. They fire off little one-shots and they fire off lots of lightning that goes across the floor. If that touches you, you're pretty much dead. Tank down. We're in trouble. Where's the boss? I'm dead. Having a mace, sword, or dagger equipped while wearing sword and board doesn't matter, right? Nope, it doesn't matter. I can't tank 3 Jeffs on a stamina. They hurt. Thank you. No, you don't. Oi! I'm in trouble here. Oh my god, in the face again. I'm in the sky. Oh, it bounced off the birdcage. Emergency Dawnbreaker. Oh my god. Oh, my face. Nothing I can do. No worries, dude. You're welcome. Oh, the tank's dead. Shit. Get it, Baz. Finish it off. You can do it. Oh my god, he's so close. Wrecked. Nearly. Yeah, there's nothing I could do until I got stuck here. Close. Let's change this out. Do you know I need that for the orbs anyway? I'll just have to be squishy. We got it. We've got it. We could do though is dump caltrops for the breath because I don't have any fracture on at the moment. Perfect. Loot. Oh, of course I took caltrop up, didn't I? Oi, move. Oh, I saw that coming as well. Little shit. Save my ulti until he moves. There you go. Fuck it. No! Go away, Jeff. Where is he? Haha!
Winning. I love winnings. Drinks all around.
So I heard, thank you very much for subscribing. Captain Jack is on the run. Welcome aboard. David's getting nervous. You just lost another 100k health, dude. Dragonborn is getting taken out. Where's David? Is he still here? There's the beer and the cake. Welcome aboard. I don't need that because I've already got 2 in the bank. Don't want training. Don't want that in impen. Don't want that or that. Now this one is going to hurt without a healer. But we'll see. Those two should be fine because they have shields. I might have to switch a skill out. We'll see how it goes. And I don't need fracture on just yet. Again, not necessarily such thing as best, depends on your build, but personally for myself, I prefer reinforced. But depends what you're doing, depends on how high your resists already are. But it's really strong on a shield. What's going on with this activity finder? There we go. Yeah, I do. You can, well, again, depends on your resists. Defender's really, really good. Or if you have a strong debuff enchant type on your weapon, then also infuse works really well. Or decisive if you want to build up ultimate faster. Up to you. Why don't you give a two-handed melee weapon that boosts crit? That would be awesome. Yeah, it would. I'm going for Falkreath hold at level 15. Wish me luck. Good luck. You can do it. Oh, Baz is off. Sneaky. At least you got your weapon swap now, indeed. Yeah, you did. Sturdy for the body, infuse big pieces. That good? Yep. I play it differently. I usually go reinforced on the big and sturdy on the small, but again, it depends on your overall setup. If you prefer the bigger health pool, then that works for you. Go for it. Yes, it is, JW. It's a pain, especially with all the one-shots. No! It's out of my dots. Oh shit. Jumped instead of dodge rolled. Whoops. Not so bad. Oh, Baz needs the Bone Colossus, doesn't he, for the achievement? Oblivion Gates were so much better in the old Oblivion game. Yep. It's good that we've got them, but they were really cool in Oblivion. What have we got here? Oi! Whoops, that hurt. Oh, one shot. Bastard. Thought he was dead. Medium set and Divine Impen. Oh, you have to Sunder Flame. Not this time. Try to uppercut again. Really not trying to stand in front of the tank, but I am trying to stay alive. It's quite rough with no healer. Sorted. Vampire procs and you get the 15% rebuff to healing. I mean debuff. Healing received. Does it give a big impact when fighting a trial boss, or is it really good? No, it's still fine. It's a short period buff anyway. You take a lot less damage while that's active. Oh shit. He's trying to uppercut me again. Get out of it. Uh-oh. These keep respawning if you don't go through, so you have to make sure you go all the way through the doorway. I'll build some multi on those. Oh, that's really good, that one is. Lord Warden. They buffed it a little bit with the last update as well, so the range is wider. Ooh, he tried. Oh, I was going to pick you up. He, as you just saw, can one-shot you. Oh, this is going to hurt so much. I'm changing skills if I get time. Yes. Again, that completely depends on your build. For anything I'm using, they're already kind of set in stone, but if you want to alter them, then that's entirely up to you. Oh god, I'm trying to get behind him. There we go. There's no set way to definitely do everything, so a lot of it is down to your personal choices of what you preference. Nice. Heavy sack. Now we're going to start taking a bit more. No, the next boss is more AoE. This one's, the ads and stuff are fine. Look at his funny walk. Yep, yep. It's in the about section, but it's Xynode 2007. Like this. No, you don't. Ha ha ha! You can't one-shot me with corrosive armor on. Good night. Yo, Aaron, how you doing?
I love weddings. Drinks all around.
Whoa, I looked left. Christina, thank you very, very much indeed. Get her some cake and some beer. And you just did a lot of damage to David. He should be a little bit worried. That was a 40k hit, wasn't it? Forgot to say first. Them Sork worth the transfer if you Magic or Sork for PvE. They're both really, really good. Just depends on your preference of play style, to be honest. Need to change a skill for this one. Just did COA2 for the first time, got invigorating. Oh no. Oh, you son of a bitch, I can't hit him. Come on. You can get off. I have a problem here. Thank you. Oh man. Tried to pick up the bone shield and failed. Defiance, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Another sponsor right there. Dragonborn got hit for some damage a minute ago. You missed it. Only a couple minutes ago though. That was close. No, I don't think I need that anymore. Frozen, how you doing? Where's my steel tornado gone? There you are. Missed a few days, don't worry. They're all recorded and they're all uploaded. No worries, dude, it happens. I need the Atronachs. Neutral sounds really annoying, trapped in a tiny room with 3 big metal things, all having existential crisis. I can't even see that. Sorry, hold on. I got as far as exist, and I didn't see the rest of the word. Existential crisis, I see. Sorry. I don't want to look left and get wrecked. I'll read the rest of it in a second. You never stop talking. Okay, oh, you don't like it? Just made a Goblin DLC. What race would you be all in it? Yes, definitely. That would be nuts. Boy. It doesn't matter if you missed it. It's recorded anyway. You can always go back to it. Zoran DSA. Whoops! Normal DSA for the first time this morning. Challenging but very fun. We'll probably do more times before I start running vet and guild. Nice, good stuff. Yeah, you want to see some of the mechanics first, or most of them, before you go on to vet. If you can help it, a dedicated team as well, because you have to coordinate a lot in there. Where's Baz? Oh, okay, there. Oh, this bit's fun. Spin and get the hell out. That hurts. Have you experienced any cheaters over the years? Do you know anyone who has been inflicted them? There's been quite a few actually. No names to mention though. Usually just see them, tut tut, and then move on. You get it in games, so there's not much you can do with it. They try and fix stuff so it doesn't happen, but someone always finds another way around it. Whoop. Exploding skellies. Not far from the end now, actually. Quite quickly. Look at Baz on his new mount. Expecting a bigger reaction. Oh, there's a lot of cheaters everywhere. I quit PvP and actually the whole game because you would see Gandalf flying in the sky, casual with the fuck balls. There is a lot of it, but I'm not surprised by it, I guess. Wait. Oh, he's dead. I wish ESO would implement a free-for-all area for PvP. Only problem with PvP is Zergs just mess you up left and right. Oh, like a little arena where there's no sides. Everyone just jumps in and has a brawl. That would be fun. The thing I've ever seen is ESO's people bot trains farming CPs. They do. That's very common. And every time they get banned, they just make more accounts. Final boss round 4. Get it, Josh. Get it, get it, get it. There's the cake of encouragement. She can't do anything if you interrupt her all the time. Atronox can, but she's not too bad. The dangerous part, if you sprint down here, you're bound to fall off the edge. Baz didn't sprint. Yeah, they really hurt, Josh. You have to block their heavy attacks and stay out of the blue light that they put on the floor. If you're really fast, you can actually interrupt that, but you have to be super, super quick. Ah, he went the other way. Usually runs into the middle. Wyatt, how you doing? Oh damn, she moved. He moved. Get down from up there. No, I'm not using my ulti, I want it for the boss. Good job he died, that was really gonna hurt. Don't fall. Uh-oh, tank died. Where'd he die? No, he fell in.
You don't have to come down here for me to hurt you.
No! Vengani!
This is going to hurt. No healer on a stamina on this boss is not fun. Let's see what happens. Didn't get a notification. Matt, how you doing? Wonder where you were. I did look for you on the roster a little while ago. 2 wipes calling it. Haha, we'll see. I would normally use my banner in here, but since we have no healer, I'm sticking to corrosive armor, just in case. I should put deadly cloak on, but I'm kind of not. Oh yeah, the football practice, nice. Yep, hard mode. Dodge roll straight away. Otherwise that would have hurt. Wrong button. Get off, get off. Not gonna make it. Nearly. The point of that was to stand off the middle and then res the tank when he breaks it, but he didn't break it when I thought he was gonna. We get managed to solo fungal Goto on easy sork on normal without full gear yet. Nice, good stuff. They've got it. They'll finish this. Risky, but what can you do? It's over. They've done it. Nice. Yeah, if I stood in the middle and he smashed the floor, then I'd have been stuck in the lava. So I tried to get you here instead and res you, but he was on me, so tough shit. Infused light, nice. Yep, yep. No wipes though. Nope, no medium divines. Got a powered sword. First try no wipes, first time. Took me 4 days to get Scoria. It's quite rough. No healer though. We just queued Tom as a healer. He's actually a DPS. Xavier, how you doing? Heavy, medium, impen, divines, or infused. Oh, you're after Vulcan Scoria and impen. No, I didn't get it. What dungeon was daily for clearing the red beard? This one. City Batch 2. Saddest part, I don't even use Scoria anymore. I do actually on a couple of characters. I still use it. It's really, really fun. Okay, let's go get these keys. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. We got a speed run. Yeah, we did. Okay, so you got Vulcan Scoria, so lucky. Yeah, you get it. It's guaranteed now. Well, it has been for a long time actually, but it used to be random as to if anyone gets it at all. But now you're guaranteed to get one just for completing it on vet, even if you don't do hard mode. Same with all vet dungeons now. Still see a lot of Nightblades using Scoria. It's really, really strong, and it never misses. Just hit level 16. Also finished Falkreath if anyone's interested. RM, you are a machine. Level 16, Falkreath done. Nice. Yep, you can't dodge it. Never misses its target. You add a lightning staff heavy attack to that. It's disgusting because the lightning staff heavy attack is a dot which can proc it. Lightning staff can't be dodged and neither can Vulcan Scoria. Yeah, it's really good on Stamplar. I like it on the Stam DK as well. And Stam Sorp. Maelstrom is nuts. Just dot a target and leave him to it. Walk off. Falcon Squirrel will fire and kill him. Not really got carried hard by a guy using the easy sork. Nice! What's the DLC one? We're doing that on normal. We don't have a healer. That's the character I'm trying to get it on. The Mag DK. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's really good on Mag DK as well. Is it Falgrave today? Yes, it is. Of course, I just checked that. Awesome. Dungeon, normal, specific, normal, Falgrave. We'll do this on normal because this is absolute AIDS without healer. Dragonborn is still looking really strong at the moment. David, you are of course still Dragonborn, but you are approaching 2 million health. We'll see what happens. Christina slapped you for 40k a little while ago. Still going to get it on my Mag DK too. Just have to. Yep, yep. Excuse me. Might as well repair while I'm here. Died a couple times. Panicking at my banner now as well. Is that also how you get Vulcan Shoulders? You get Vulcan Shoulders by using Undaunted keys from Daily Pledges. Excuse me. And you use the chest, basically. You open up the chest. In Old Mood Dominion, it's the one on the left. Other places, I'm not sure. But it's Glyrion's chest. Why did that not work? Dungeon Finder's still a bit busted. I'm good, bring it on, Christina, he says. Fearless Dragonborn. No worries, you're welcome. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Did I just queue for vet? Boo. We're fucked. Any monster set recommendation for a Magblade? I like the traditional one. Narayan F. That's still really, really strong. Do it for lols. Would die constantly. We tried it on stream before without healer. It's because I put us back in the queue really quick, but it's busted. It should have put me back where I was. It's not? Are you sure? Oh, it might be okay. Oh, Alhambris is really nice, yeah. Depends what you're using. Like, if you have your own custom build, use what works for you, but Alhambris, Ryanf, they're both very, very strong for that. Nope, as I ain't doing vet today. No, that's fair. Me neither. This is vet. Okie dokie. Wipe. And leave. Regroup. I don't have any on me. I'll show you after there. After the dungeon. Social group. Normal invite. I will do it from the guild roster, it's quicker. I'm gonna do vet. If I can do it on normal, you should have no trouble. We've done it on vet many times on the stream, and if it's a mixed group, because not all of us have played this together, if you're not on comms and if you don't have a healer, you're pretty much stuffed. Struffed, new word. Yep. Other dungeons you could probably get away with it. This one, not on the stream. We'd have to be in comms and properly coordinate to do that one. Look on the map, it shows vet or normal. Yeah, I know. Baz has already confirmed that we're on the wrong one. I was on the group finder and I pressed it and it didn't work, so I pressed it again and it put me into the vet menu instead of the normal one, so that sucks. Group finder is not only broken, but it changes when you leave the menu instead of remembering where you last were. Social guilds, ninjas, roster. Let's get Eric in. There you are. Yeah, exactly. And then I'll give Baz the leader so he can invite Tom. Wicked. We're just traveling. As long as it's still set to normal. It is. I like doing the dungeon on vet, but you definitely need a healer. Yes, I did, Josh. Thank you very much for that. I haven't taken it out of the inbox yet. Yeah, no healer would be really rough. City of Ash isn't too bad without a healer. You get a couple deaths, but Falkreath, no. Not unless you're on all Magicka, because you've got shields then. I don't have shields. Even then it would be ridiculously hard. Normal was awful last night without proper tank until Jerk came in to save my butt while I was on my level 11 warden. Let's go, let's go. Oh, he's dead. There's a bloody bull chasing me. Surprise! Whew. Nearly chopped me in half. The last boss with 2 people, healer died on top of the boss, and no one could get close enough to res without dying, so mechanics. So we left him there the whole fight. No way. That didn't connect. Come on, hit him. Oh wow, you see that? Disappeared. Teleported a little bit. He's supposed to charge there, of course. That was what he was supposed to be doing, but he didn't. He lagged. Block. No, you don't. Man, we're still an ambush in PvE, yep. Oi! Don't you dare. Can't see his bloody train away. Ah, no way. Get some beer and cake in there for Baz. He's an insane amount of CPs now. Oh, that hurt. Emergency Dawnbreaker. I've leveled 2 tunes to 50 in 2 days. Been using them so much. I'm already bored of them. Time to grind another, indeed. You just been in Skyreach? Tom got wrecked. $22k whip, yeah, they hurt. They really hurt. Even on normal, they'll just completely annihilate you. You want a challenge, level a DK healer. They're actually really good. Tricky, but very, very good. Ah, Spell Scar, I see. That's really good as long as it's not busy. How the hell did you pick that up and not me when I'm standing on it? If that wasn't obvious, the little circle that's underneath their feet, pick it up, and then you go and run over to the circle and deposit it, and then this dude comes out. This part, don't overlap them, and block. %, start again. If you don't pick them up quick enough, they'll enrage and they'll be able to one-shot you. Someone's got the thing. You need to run over to the light. There you go. No. Only favorite thing about your infused build is the Dawnbreaker is the oh shit button. Yeah, it is. If you're low health or low resources, you gotta just nip that in there. It'll save you. Yo, Cam, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yep. Took so long for my pug to figure out that mechanic. It's tricky. It's nuts to see you run normal dungeons, dude. You guys just run through it like nothing. Med set. Okay, he's after the health stuff. Drogger. Whatever it's called. Drogger's Rest. This mechanic, if you don't already know, this purifies the ground. So if you pick up whatever I just lost, this thing here, this synergy, purify the bodies. Otherwise on the boss, he triggers them and they explode. Powered Drogger's Resto. Staff just dropped. No way! I can't hit him yet. Come on. Wow, he's dead. You're gonna have to level your healer now. Oh, synergy. There is such a massive gap between vet and normal. Uh-oh, he's after me. No, you don't. Comes Red Bull.
I said to keep the fight out there. Oh, pardon my guards. How are you, leechman? Dead?
Boom, there he is. This one, when he shouts, you have to hide behind the pillars. Preferably all behind the same one, because anyone who's behind them will blow the pillar up. So you're all behind the same one, you only blow one of them up. Although that doesn't look like it's going to happen. Oh, hide. See, that's a shout, an actual shout. Are they going to issue that to us later in the game so we can shout too? Because he's kind of the first official shout in ESO. Boom, good night. Ooh, training, but we can change that in the new update. Level Dragonite class. Once on the EU DK is leveled, I'm going to get heal done. Nice. DKs are nuts. So I helped me with my mag DK running Silk and Shackle, got spell damage at 2k, but can't get regen over 1.5k and no CP. Can't sustain enough to PvP. Vampire, 10% extra recovery. And potions. Which mothers works? Does Dawnbreaker damage scale with max stamina? Yes it does. It is for physical damage. Shout skill line would be dope. We need it. We do need it. And they're giving one of the bosses a shout. So is that a hint to let us know that we're getting them soon? That would be good. Oh, that's true. That drink's actually really good. 5k health out of that. You're already a vampire. To be honest, that's actually really high. So, I mean, it's just going to be food and drink based now. You can get it to about 2k, but then again, also you could heavy attack. It's not made to... You're not supposed to be able to sustain inevitably, like forever. Or indefinitely, not inevitably, sorry. Indefinitely you're not supposed to recover for. Because they altered the reduction to cost in that a while back. But, medium Sunderflame. That's not Sunderflame in here. But it depends what weapons you use. And if you have a lightning stuff, that's quite easy to sustain with, or a resto staff. What's the difference between Smiting and Flawless Dawnbreaker? They changed it, so I don't recall. I know one of them's a knockdown. Flawless is not a knockdown, but the other one is. But I'm pretty sure they changed that to physical as well. It used to be magic. So one is a knockdown, the other has an increase to damage for it being slotted. So Flawless gives you 5% extra weapon damage. Never knew Mage Guild had dailies and get XP to Mage's Guild. Yes, they do, but I wasn't really happy with the amount that you get. It's not massive. It does contribute to it though. Problem with that is my damage suffers without the extra magicka. That's something you have to figure out in the game. Basically, you can go flat out damage and have low recovery, or you can go flat out recovery and have low damage. You kind of have to balance the two. That's the trick. When you get a random whisper saying hello, can I give me alloy please? Sure man, no problem. The damage increased. All damage. It's physical. So weapon damage and stamina. Bases off of those stats. Smiting used to be magicka. Does the damage increase apply to all your abilities? Physical ones, yeah. If you have the Flawless Dawnbreaker. That's why I have it on the front bar. It buffs all the damage I do on the front bar. No, you can't post links. That's restricted so people don't take advantage of it and post stuff they're not supposed to. Get my other key. Use Flawless on my Stanblade, I don't need a knockdown. There you go. People have immobilization anyway. Not immobilization, immovability in Tide. So if they're in the middle of their first potion, you can't knock them down anyway. Depends what you're up against though. And on the Nightblade you stun them. So you're already good with the CCs. Here we go. See what crap we get. Daily Zion, caught your stream today, trying to balance going to the gym, school and work. Nice. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, Roman. I didn't even see what trait that was. I probably should have looked. Infuriating. Perfect. I was going to make a mag blade, but all of my tunings are mag based so far. Got to switch it up at some point. Yes, you do. Infuriating again. Blah. Impen, Lord Wardens, go away. Lord Wardens again. All I get is Lord Warden. Reinforced light. Cardboard shoulders. Perfect. Dummy House Pauldron reinforced.
I love weddings. Drinks all around.
Ellen Speck, thank you very much for subscribing. Captain Jack is on the rum. Welcome aboard. And David, you took another 100k damage. How'd you feel? Our Dragonborn is getting whipped today. Love your new trait. Yep, it's annoying. Reinforced Dummy House is actually really, really good, but I'm after a Divine's Heavy. You need help with anything else? Oh, got chat open for some reason. I don't think so. You can do a Tempest Island if you fancy it. Depends what Baz is up to. Baz, what are you up to? You done, or do you want to run a Tempest Island? All on my crap. I think they need to double the strength of Invigorating. But focus on resistance and CPs. Is it necessary to run Impen in Cyrodiil? Depends if you want to cap out or not. Stam Sort or Stam DK. Personal preference, I prefer to Stam DK, but they're both very, very strong in their own right. They're still good. Biding my time, and then a Ninja Strike will come with Precision and Fury. It probably will. You get jumped by someone when you're not looking. I think Baz isn't on the stream. Whoops. Is being a vampire on a mag blade good, or will it hurt me in vet trials? No, it's absolutely fine. It'll actually benefit you in vet trials. You'll get recovery across the board for stamina and magicka, 10%, and you'll take up to 33% less damage depending on how low your health is under 50%. It's very, very strong. And Invigorating is us, I believe. I agree with you there. Also, quick shout out for Baz, Eric and Tom. Thank you very much for joining the pledges. Get some beer and cake in there. Yeah, it only hurts you if you stand in fire. That's a very valid comment, actually. Stand in fire. Fire you can normally step out of. So just be careful. Is it better than Preposterous? No. No. I won't even put it on. Preposterous I would have put on just to get some more gold. Invigorating, yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. They need to boost it a little bit. Okay, got one slot. Who is about? Doesn't matter whether it's... Well, DPS will do actually. We don't really need a healer on that dungeon. Wrong guild. You got any ninjas on? You're all in dungeons. Where's Matt? Is he still at practice? Preposterous. Yep, yep. Matt's not on. Well, we've got one slot. Whoever's quickest can have it. I'm going to go and farm some Tempest Island. I need an overwhelming belt and shoes. Or just one of those and a ring. How much recovery does Invigorate give you golded out? 11 across the board. Enjoy in 2 minutes. Wicked. We got one. Christina's comment. Rosta. Oh, you're in banished cells. Okay. I'll wait for you to finish. It gives me time to decon stuff and sell my crap. One dead piece of Invigorating is going to allow me to roll dodge and live off 1 health. But until that day, 1 Invigorating is crap. Yeah, indeed. Poor bandage to balance. Yeah, it is. It's not strong enough. I don't expect it to be overpowered, but I would expect it to be a little stronger than it is so it can be a viable choice. Steer gear about 30 seconds too slow. extraction. Oh, I don't want to destroy that. Did I sell all my stuff or did I just leave the trader? I think I just left him. Is the stats for the recovery how much resources you get back every 2 seconds? Yes. I'll decon these. It's a waste of me keep selling them all the time. So I got level 36 on my Magplar. Nice, Yash. How you doing? If we do any more after that, Stig, and we have a slot, I'll shout you. But I can't guarantee I'm going to be on for too much longer after that one. When is your bill coming out? Very soon. Next couple days, hopefully. Yeah, to run all invigorating over perhaps all divines for whatever particular recovery you're trying to boost at the moment isn't strong enough in comparison. I'm sure YouTube guys and girls would get together and get Zos to change some skills. For example, Vigor and PvP have alternate for PvE. Good. My recovery is always crap. I try to focus on max resources for extra damage. Fair enough. That means you just have to heavy attack a bit more often. I'm dumping that. No, I'm not. I was messing with. Yes, I am. Get rid of it. Can Infallible Mage be farmed from any trial or just Hellra? That can be found in any of the Craglorn trials at the moment. So Hellra, Arthurian Archive, and Sanctum Ophidia. Yeah, a few traits are like that. Sturdy is as well. Not reinforced. Not infused. Invigorating is. Training is as well. No worries, you're welcome. What's the next build? There's a couple. Probably the Templar. Although we're almost in the next bloody update. Running out of time. Infuriating, goodbye. Ah, you finished. Good. Legs, chest, and helmet. Except for the shoulders. The shoulders, if you have a reinforced shoulder, the bonus you get from it is the same as the helmet. Shoulders doesn't count for anything other than reinforced. Your infused will still be considered small, and whatever other ones are considered small as well. But for reinforced, it actually is the same. I want them to bring out an update on the visuals for the monster helmet and shoulders, and actually give us 2 shoulders. But they don't touch Templars in the next update. Not too much so far. Correct, JW. Journal, nope. Dungeon Finder, specific. Tempest. Tempest Island. Some group members are incompatible. Let's change that. Oh, already done. Then they would have to give us 2 gloves and 2 boots. We do have 2 gloves and 2 boots. We wear them physically. You can see 2 gloves. But the shoulders, the monster shoulders, you only see one side. Apart from Pirate Skeleton and possibly one other. I think it might just be Pirate Skeleton actually. A couple of mounts out of my 15 crates. Nice. into like a DK a lot. It's my main. Although I do have 5 of them. One of them is really small though. Oh no, I didn't mean 2 slots for the shoulders. I meant 2 visible shoulders. No, you're good. How many in chat got mounts from the free crates? Everyone but me, I think. Got through the 4th round of VMA tonight. 289 CP. What's more to ask from Happy? Good night all. Josh is done. He got round 4 completed. Not even 300 CPs yet. Good stuff. Get him some cake and some beer in that chat. Where the hell did the boss go? Oh, there you are. This one you do not want to get streamed at. Just stay away from her face. You can interrupt that. Couple out of 15. Bought a few crates, haven't got a mount, trying to get a wolf or a cinch. Nice. I did have a little punt at it, not too much though. I was really unlucky with the last ones. Christine, don't see any heals coming out. Are you going to kill Zai? No, she's on the Sork. That was just to rig the dungeon finder. Got the Triceratop looking one and the green skeleton horse. The green skeleton horse is one of the really rare ones. You are quite lucky. The Roman shoes in. Oh no! Reinforced. I need divines. Close. Actually, did I pick any up? Didn't even look. Aha, of course it's training. Perfect, yeah. That's getting dumped. Oh, you're giving a shit. Fair enough. Happy I got a mount at all. Yeah, you can't buy it with crown gems. They're the really, really rare special ones. There's 3 of them, I think. Whoops. Need to get some work. What did I, hang on, let me do this bit first. I wasn't gonna get wrecked. The silver and green dwarf, and you got 2 of them? Oh no, the silver and green one. You mean the wolf? But you meant 2 different mounts in previous. Nice. Hate the sight of Lamias now forever. I don't blame you, Josh. Need to get some work done. See that, Frozen? Thank you very much for watching. Should make it so that you had to earn gems through the game. That would be pretty cool, actually. Yeah, they should do that. Or be allowed to trade them with other people. Should have blocked that. Dodged even. The wolf is rare. That one's really rare. That's one of... There was that, there was the cat, and I don't remember what everyone... Oh, there was a horse, wasn't there? In the last ones. A woman robe. Impen. Boo. Divines, that can work. That can work. What's Baz got? Shinies. I don't need Impen. I need Divine. Oh, what's he got? I'll take him anyway. Thank you very much. Where am I going? This way. Doesn't make spending your money as it is. I'm sure they could manage it. They could. They could have it as some form of... but you can't trade crowns, obviously, but you could trade gems or maybe acquire gems through achievements or whatever. And they got plenty for offer on the cheaper side of the crown gems as well, so it's not like it will go to waste. Just 4 months after the release of the patch, transmutation stones will be available via Crown Store. I hope not. That would be very broken and very unfair to players that don't want to have to buy that stuff. That would be silly. That would then turn it into a little bit of play to win, because then you could get for you your more optimal traits, if you like, by buying them. Cosmetic stuff, fair enough. The stuff that directly affects the way you play, that would not be good. The closest they've got to that so far is the riding speed on the horse. Because although in PvE it's not necessarily pay to win as such, in PvP if you have a slow horse you're getting killed first. Has anyone seen the change to the game economy in anticipation for the trial? Oh, trait changes. Next patch, the prices. Yeah, a little bit. Some stuff's gone right down. Other stuff's gone up because otherwise you need trade gems. Money, 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 they're all business that can make a profit. Future recent shareholders. Of course, it's a business, yes. I think Warframe would go pay to win. Oh my god, don't even get me started on that. I played that for a year and a half, almost 2 years, I think, every single day. Broke a couple of records on it as well. It was really, really good game. And yeah, they went heavy pay to win, and I quit straight up. I know they had some things, but when it was a case of you can pay 15 quid for this weapon, or you can farm for it for 3 years, and it was, the RNG was awful. I just put the control down, done, no thanks. I quit it overnight. Never looked back. See that, Cam? Thank you very much for watching. Amazing game, but the play to win factor on it was just really taking the piss out of. It went too far. Yeah, it is a shame. I did really like it. I've got gloves already. Oh, the ring. That can work. Need one of those. One ring and then either a feet or a belt. Thank you. Perfect. Yes. Thank you. Never played it, plenty of my friends do, heard good things. Very, very good game. I can't deny that. but pay to win is balls. 50k, he says. Christine already gave it to me, so I don't need it. Thank you, though. Oops, our height exhaust won't do it. I'd like to say I'm sure they wouldn't. In fact, they will. I'm saying they shouldn't. Hopefully they don't. The cosmetic stuff enough already is doing well. They don't need to enforce any form of pay to win, because that will lose players. Buying horses and stuff and costumes and all that kind of thing, it's really, really good already. They don't need to mess with it any further. Oh, I thought you were putting in there. My bad. Straight stones will likely be used more. PWAE, I didn't expect a big hit on the economy. It started. It has started. The trait is bound to you. Yep. It's a little bit of psychology as far as the market is concerned with that. Yes, of course, your optimal trait is a lot easier to acquire because you can change it. But because of how much work you're going to have to put in to get the stones, supply and demand might mean that people can bump the prices up just for the sake of someone getting it right now. Remember, people don't want to farm stuff sometimes. Bind on pickup or bind on equipped. Bind on equipped, you can trade with somebody else. Bind on pickup, it's stuck with you. You can't trade it. I remember when they changed what loot came from where in 1 Tamriel, and Ebon was tradable on the market. And then 1 Tamriel came in and they put it into Crypt of Hearts, so it couldn't be traded on the market anymore. And I was still selling the rings for 200k a piece because people couldn't be bothered to go into Crypt of Hearts and farm it. So with that in mind, that's kind of why the market gets hit quite hard when stuff like this lands. Some people have more money than time. They would rather use the trait stone or a trial weapon or VMA weapons, and some overland stuff you could buy in a cost sum. I don't. Yes, you should probably use it on the other stuff, but it depends. If it's not optimal for you and the overland stuff is, then you're going to change that trait instead. It's not set in stone that trial or maelstrom is the only way to go. Of course, it fits into most builds and is very, very strong, but there are some out there that don't need them. So then you would be changing your overland trait instead. The advantage to the overland stuff is most of the time there's a fairly decent quest that will give you what you're after. Not everything. Yeah, there you go. Still remembers. I did it with Viper as well, yep. 300k, something like that for a ring. It was disgusting. And then Elegant was part of the trial loot as well. It used to come from Sanctum Ophidia. And people panicked that that was going to get put onto Bind and Pick Up as well. So that also sold loads.
Can I help you?
Old enough. Why does everybody ask that? How is it to get in, to get this trait changer? It's new, it's coming with the next DLC. There are places you can go to use them, and you can also have one in your house. I think you can buy them with crowns or with masterettes. Old as dirt. Yep, yep. Old enough. Oh, hold on 1 second, dude. I don't need training. So I was 100 years ago. Vampire, all the way. Nice, thank you very much. What's Bad's got? More shinies. Excellent. Does the belt even exist? I heard that you get them when you finish a pledge and you get 40 of them. You won't be getting 40 of them from a pledge. They did update the PTS today. I think it's like 4 for Maelstrom or something and a couple for a pledge, maybe 1 for a pledge or whatever. I don't remember exactly what they changed it to. However, that isn't set in stone at the moment. They've changed that 3 times already during PTS, so I would wait until that's released before you worry about how much you're actually going to get, because we honestly don't know. It's not until day 1 of release that we will. Yeah, they change it all the time. PTS generally runs for about, well, with a new patch, normally runs for about 4 weeks, with a change every week on the Monday. And then the following Monday is usually when they give us the, this is what you get and like it or lump it. So don't take anything as though it's set in stone at the moment, because it isn't. Same goes for gear and all that kind of stuff. If they change any gear or skills, they can always roll back on it, and 9 times out of 10 with some things they do. So no, I wouldn't buy anything yet. I wouldn't try and figure out too much. Although, if you've got a set that you're definitely going to use and it's a bad trait for you, probably keep hold of it, because the trait changing is a thing that is coming. Yeah, exactly. Who knows? Today, Yash, thank you very much for watching. Get that man some beer and some cake. People have been doing 100 runs for VMA and not get the trait they wanted. What? I'm not sure what you just said there. I missed it. Oh, it's going to be good, definitely. But yeah, people have run Maelstrom for months trying to get what they need and not seen it, whereas other people have gone in there once and got it straight away. Or other people, like myself, have acquired nice stuff and enchanted over top of it. Whoops. Yeah, I just got it. No, it's not high. It's not a high cost at all. In fact, that's very cheap. Imagine, I don't know, doing Maelstrom 10 times, which you've just noted there. 10 times is all it takes to get a perfect trait for you. That's ridiculously cheap in comparison to the time that other people have put in. Definitely right there. Even 20. You could get it anyway. You could get it on your first run. But just in case you didn't, here's some trait stones so you can change it later if you want to. I can't wait until they can do that on my lightning staff, because I get the worst traits on them. Really strong, viable build across all content, and the content creator that made it has got a crap trait on his Maelstrom staff. Although it's precise now, so it's not too bad. Oh shit, pushed in by the smoke. Would rather run 20 dungeons quickly for the stones to change the VMA. Yep, definitely. Maybe 40 for Maelstrom, but not for dungeon and trials items. It's going to be the same across the board, no matter what it is, because the value of it is based upon what you think it's good for. There's no best weapon, so whatever's optimal for your setup. So if, for example, you want a Nirnhoned dagger of Spriggans or whatever, and that's your most important piece, to you, that's very, very valuable. But for someone else who wants a one-headed Maelstrom, that's equally as valuable to them, regardless of where they got it from. So it depends what you're doing. So that's why they have to have the same price across the board. Otherwise, they would be admitting that there is a better choice. Where the hell am I going? My merchant isn't coming out. Sell this. There's no such thing as BIS. It's a absolute term that people use to shut off any further exploration into testing or altering possible setups because it's easier. Way too many choices. None of that's a bad thing, of course. I like the fact there's loads of stuff you can do. What helmet did I get? You're after a medium, heavy, or light divines. Oi! 1 second, because I believe Christina was after one yesterday. Reinforced. Which do you need? Because I know you wanted the divines, but I thought you wanted a medium. I could be wrong. Is VMA always as hard as the first run? As I'm on frozen stage, it's really rough. No, it's actually a lot easier the second time. The first is your worst, definitely. There's no true bliss. It is a fluid thing in this game. Correct. Yeah, the more you complete it, the easier it gets. The second time is so much easier than the first. It's either because you've been in there for so long and got good at it, or because there's a reduction in difficulty from completing it after your first run, which I'm sticking with. That's what I think it is. Is it possible to do VMA with a 270 CP? Yes, it is. Oh, got a belt. I don't care what trait it is. That exists. Happy days. Take this. .446 CP and still struggle. That's fine. People at max level still struggle. It's really hard in there until you've finished it the first time at least. And then it's just difficult, but you kind of know what's coming, so you get through it quicker and quicker. Gotta go. Monday Night Football. Awesome. Eric, thank you very much for joining. Get that man some beer and some cake. Why are you farming overwhelming set? Because I require it for my character. How you doing, Ferris? Struggle for 10 hours on 660 Magpie to complete it the first time. There you go. And I'm not surprised because Magpie is quite hard to complete it with. Stuck on 6 boss. Oh, the spider. She's a pain in the ass. 713 CP and I'm struggling with VMA. There you go. Sure, we do it on normal. Let me I need that. Get rid of jolting because I don't want it. I do not want a two-hander empowered. Who just hit me? Ah, you beat me to it. I was going to sneak that one in a minute.
Yes.
I don't want infuriating. Get the rings. You don't get VMA weapon on normal. Nope, you don't. Not on normal. Light totems are the key to skip mechanics on Spider Boss on stage 6. Easier said than done though. Correct. That can be a bit of a pain. I don't want the Jordan necklace. Just a case of keep pushing until I complete it. Pretty much, yeah. It's quite difficult the first time. It's really difficult the first time, in fact. Let's get out of here. Tom, how you doing? Wondered about the 2 max is 660, but you keep getting CP points beyond that. You do, but you can't spend them. Thanks for the dailies, the man, the myth, the legend. You're welcome, dude. Thank you very much for coming. 6:30 was in the beginning of July until Morrowind release, which was, I forget the date for it now. When Morrowind came out, we had more CPs. Nope, that's wrong. When Horns of the Reach came out, we got more CPs. We got it both times. So we're getting another 30 more when the next one comes out as well. Allegedly. Unless they change it. Hopefully they don't. There's the beer and the cake. Stoutman, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We'll do one more on normal because it's quicker. Hopefully we can get Divine's Belt. It's a good DPS on a Stam DK. Anything over 30 really, but depends on how far you want to push it. $660 look and sound nice. Definitely helps. Social group. They're still in there. I need to travel out. Dungeon find out. Can't spell. If you can hit 30k plus on anything, you'll be fine as long as you don't die. Just keep your damage consistent. But you will get told by people that didn't make the rules, not Zos, just other people, that you need much, much more. Yep, you can complete all content with 30k. The only time you can't is if you're on the floor all the time. If you're the one that doesn't die and you're consistently doing 30k without buffs, trial buffs and stuff I mean, you'll be absolutely fine. Let's reset group. If going normal. Oh, of course we did Dungeon Finder, didn't we? Okay. Whoops, wrong button. I keep forgetting that you can't change the difficulty once you've done a Dungeon Finder group. They don't allow you to continue to play together afterwards. You have to start again, which is also broken. Oh, they're in the load screen. That Defiance is correct in one sense, but it also depends on your build. Because you can survive a lot and sustain with that amount, but 9 times out of 10 you won't be. It depends on what setup you use. Use potion, maybe I get 2k extra. You'll be surprised how much more you get out of a potion, to be honest, because you're uptime on all your buffs. Major brutality, major savagery if you're using those. Also the recovery from it if you have medicinal use. Sino, see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Beer and cake in the chat. Let's try and get them again. So he's able to hit 40k on his infused build he's on right now. Correct. And I'm crashing because I can't switch bars. Whatever's going on. No, the server's crashing. Only 260, I'm only doing 16k DPS. Done VAA first time trial and my guild said I was doing good. There you go. So you don't even need that 30 bracket. You can still do the content without. A large part of it is skills too and knowing your build very intimately. That does help a lot. Come on, if you're going to kick me out, kick me out. Look, my block is stuck. Server's effect. There we go, finally. So log back in now. Please check your internet connection. Can you hear me? Just, that's my test. See if you can hear me. My level 17 Stam DK got 19k hit with Snipe the other day. I was surprised. Nice. Yeah, you're combat leveled, battle leveled, scaled, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and there's also many ways to animation cancel. It's not just as simple as press and block or whatever. There's loads of different ways. Depends on also which order you put your skills in as to how you can animation cancel them to make it faster. game's buggered. Yep, everyone's crashed. Can you hear me now? Good. Yep. Mine is busted. Server down. No, this isn't peak for this server. It's 1:15 in the morning. Today I was doing a dungeon IQ for 550 CP the player, and I was doing 54% of the damage. Not all player of high CP are good. That's very, very true. Some people level too fast and miss out on content, and they miss out on mechanics. See that, Stig? Thank you for watching. Don't have any monster set on either. Don't know what one to use or if I should or not. I'm not actually using one. On the easier DK or the newer player DK I am, but on this particular one I'm not. Gotta work at 6:30 and peak times just meant sad times. Oh, you didn't get kicked out, Christina? I did. Just hanging there doing nothing. Come on! I was gonna do one more dungeon, what the hell? There we go. I wouldn't advise using it right now, because you'll need some more CPs and certain gear and all the rest of it. This one's quite set in stone, I guess. There's a couple of variations, but the weapons are quite important, but that's the one I'm using at the moment. And if you're new to the DK, that's another option for you. The next one there. But this one doesn't use a monster helmet at all. King, see that, man? Thank you very much for watching. Get some beer and cake in there. Using 3-piece Lucky 500s and 4 9 mothers. Nice. You got some wicked flat stats then. Good mixture of stam, crit and weapon damage. A lot of crit actually, using 4 Night Mothers and 500 together. I like seeing the whole 5-4-3 setup. Reminds me of when people used to bang on about agility quite a lot, which is still a really nuts set, really strong. Price has gone down on that though a lot. Used to be ridiculous. Oh my god, I can't talk. Oh, you can talk even. Yeah, of course you can. Haha, Brendan, how you doing? Social guild Baz, invite to group. Ninjas. Oops, wrong button. Chilling willpower still viable. They are. They're very, very viable. But they're also quite cheap now, which works to my advantage. When I first learned about monster sets, I thought that was the end all. It was actually nice coming to realise you can make killer builds without them. Yep. Should do Dungeon Finder. Specific. We'll do normal because we're only after the armor. We'll make it really quick. Don't need the jewelry anymore. Good, thanks for asking. Use on it. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Need a couple more pieces from this dungeon and we're ready for another build. It's good on PvP with Take Flight. Literally just Batman stamp on Sorks. Nice. Trying to decide if I should get Werewolf Lord Polymorph. Looks really funky on a lady. It does look completely different, doesn't it, on a female character. Dungeon Finder is going to take us forever. Dump it. Just travel in. Social, group, normal. Just travel to me when I'm in there. I just found a guild that knows test dummy as a dummy and it can't show true DPS. Nice! See, I told you they exist. Really liking my stand plow with 5 twice fang, 5 night mobs gauge, 2 crowd set, hits like a truck. I bet it does. Make sure you don't put too many points in penetration though. You can put that into flat damage instead because your penetration's really high. Isn't the event starting October 8th? Quite possibly. I haven't checked, to be honest. Should be soon though. Whoops. Stand DK, I'm using 2 Vulcan Squirrel, 5 automatons, 5 2-fang snake. What do you think of this, using Vulcan Squirrel until I get Maelstrom? Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Especially if you're doing Maelstrom as well, because you'll be hitting stuff that you've just dotted and ran away from. Vulcan Squirrel just kill them. It's really strong. But it starts October 13th, but I could be wrong. I'll have to check it out. You got 2-fanged at around 250 CP, Sammy. You're doing really well. Got the dragon armor. Don't know what it's called. That's the new crown crates. Oh, I know the stuff you mean. Where's Baz? There he is. So I need a Divine's belt if I can get it. And some Divine shoes. One or the other. Whichever comes first. Oh, we still got one on us. Nice! You got Falcon Scorer at 250 as well? That's nuts. Spent $40 on Reaper's Harvest Crown Crates and got pretty much nothing except potions and pets. Also got a yellow item for extra card and I forgot what it was. I didn't get anything good either, don't worry. We can share bad RNG. Why did these decide to attack us after we'd run past them? Stupid Lamias. Yeah, I didn't get a single mount. Duplicated a few pets. Loads of potions though. Got way too many potions. Can't even count them. Oh, chest. It's really hard to see through these trees. It's kind of hard to believe, but I saw a stand blade. Was the reach PvP and buffed up to almost 5k weapon damage, and that guy is CP 230. Yeah, you can get your weapon damage really high just by your gear and your passives. City of Ash 2 is definitely easier than Mazatan, in my opinion at least. Oh, what'd you get? Oh, damn it. Where are the divines? Where are they? This milestone took 2 hours to finish. You did well if it took you 2 hours. There are some that go in there for double that and don't pass it. Yep. Need one more piece, ready? Divine shoes and the divine belt, but either one of the two will work. Get off. Oh no, you pull. I thought you were going to pull around the corner. I'm going to be a pin cushion for these. Maybe not. Whoops. Just tanking and I got lucky with a DPS, both 800 CPs. So you said something about overwhelming for a build about 5 minutes ago. Ah, the build information gets left for the video. Or anyone on Patreon who has certain perks, which I believe you do actually. So you'll find out on Discord. Divines. Shit, I forgot to tell him. Thought Baz was on the thing. He's not on the stream. I've only ever seen one belt in here, and that was in the last run, and still can't get a Divines one. Or shoes. Shoes keep coming out and reinforced. Whoops. Can't see. So for that question I just asked, do I need to be a Patreon, what class and build? Oh, that's cheating. The video is going to be in a day or so. I can't give that away. You're on Patreon already though, aren't you? Pretty sure you are. So you get to know early. It's going to be a melee mag blade. Kratos came in here earlier about that. He's like, oh, you're getting the set for your DK, for your mag DK for PvP. I was like, no, I wasn't. He's like, damn, I nearly got you. He's trying to get me to say it. Don't worry, you will see it. we have someone on there with a similar name then. Well, don't worry, it's coming in a couple of days. Anyone who's already on there will see the build during early access for 2 days before it's out. Everybody else will get it on YouTube 2 days after. But I do need to get the bloody Divine's belt. Or shoes. Aha, I missed. I'm not even picking that up. Actually, I might. Not to keep, to sell. Not yet. No, it will be hopefully tomorrow. You're definitely on Patreon, Sammer. You'll see it. Get rid of some of this. No, I can't because it's all bound and shiny. Damn, my Facebook account suspended. What did you do? You don't actually have to answer that. You got Baz and Christina. Where's Baz? Miles ahead. The fastest Sork in the game. Oh, I see. Ahaha, that's in the video. Magic. You got Max Undaunted, Sammy. There's something wrong with your build. Maybe. First of all, you're not 300 CP, so you will have less stats, resources even. Secondly, what race are you, and do you have all the passives? Because they're very, very important. Why did you run across the room? Stand still so I can hit you. Freaking merchant. No, I don't want Stormmaster Ring. Yeah, but do you have Undaunted passives? Because if you do, you'll still get 2% for your max health. Because that's one type of armor that you're wearing. Nope, nothing me either. Rubbish. You have 1%. Oh, you haven't got max Undaunted. Need to get that soon as. It's really handy. All the small percentages really, really add up. But 14k health, some CPs are missing, passive is missing, and by the sounds of it, you're either using different food or you are a different race, which will make a difference. So when your recent upload, Magic Dragon Knight PvE burn build uploaded for Horns of the Reach? A couple of days ago. That one there. I'm a bad race, dark or high elf. Okay. If you're high elf, you've got more stamina, and you've got a little bit more magicka, so you can throw out a couple more Earth and Heart abilities. In fact, probably one. But high elf, you would have a lot less damage overall because, well, not a lot less, but you would have less because you don't have any stamina bonuses at all. So that will affect that as far as your damage is concerned. But as far as your health is concerned, I'm actually an Imperial. You don't have any health bonuses with the current race you're using. Although maxed out with all CPs and passives and all the rest of it, you'll probably hit about 16k. With Vulcan Scoria, possibly 17. Sogwick City out yet? No, not yet. And hello, how you doing? 29th, because I don't think I have a platform if the 29th was released for everybody else. Do you know what? I have no idea. I haven't seen a release date. I haven't checked. Let's get out of here. Basically, Sammy, you can get away with it with any race you want, really, if you just want to play it as a character that can do what you want it to do. But if you want to optimize, then for a mag DK you want something that has a bonus to magicka, and if you want to use a stam DK you want to have something that's got a bonus to stamina, if you can help it. If not, don't worry, it'll still be usable, it just won't be 100% optimal at full CPs and gear and all the rest of it. But you'll still be able to do it. I've got no keys to hand in because we're done. I'm going to my house. Difference when I have maxed to 660. It won't make a massive difference. It will make a difference. It will definitely contribute to overall resources and all the rest of it, but it won't be not usable. Let's say that. If for argument's sake you are max CP now using this actual setup with the race that you've chosen, you'll be down maybe 3k DPS at most, 2 or 3. It won't be massive, so you'll still have very, very high DPS. There is a difference, and your resources would be considerably lower, but flat out damage you could still perform. Just not as high. If you are a Dark Elf, yeah, you do get max stam, but you said Dark Elf or High Elf, like you weren't sure of which one you have. If you have a Dark Elf, then yes, you do have 6% max stamina, which means you won't be that far off. You'll actually perform really well with that one. So you'll probably lose maybe 1, 2k at most. Probably not even that on the Dark Elf. High Elf, however, yeah, it would be a bit of a drop. That's very true. If you are a Dark Elf, don't race change in case you want to change it to stamina. Sorry, magicka later, because they do excel at that. This guy here actually started and stayed for a long time as a Dark Elf, and the only race that I could switch to, that I wanted to switch to, that would benefit in any way, shape or form over any other race was the Imperial. But it still worked absolutely fine as a Dark Elf for the longest time. Red Guard would give me a little bit more stamina, but I'd lose magicka and I'd lose the fire damage, so my banner would do less, my Flames of Oblivion would do less, and it would just balance out to be not far off the same. Nord was good because it had the health, but I'd have the same amount of stamina, so that would have buffed me in health but kept my damage the same. Khajiit would have given me more crit chance but less stamina, so that wouldn't have been any good either. So then the Imperial would have given me slightly more DPS, and it would also give me more health, so I benefited in 2 areas. So I chose Imperial overall after a long time of thinking which I wanted to go for. But Dark Elf is actually a very good choice, so stick with it, and it gives you the flexibility to change from stam to magic if you want to later down the line. Have a stam and mag, I've tried it, I didn't like it. There you go. You're dancing already. I didn't even start the music yet. I am now about to go because I am 3.5 hours in. Pretty much done for the night. So, first of all, thank you all very, very much for watching. Hugely appreciated. If you're not subscribing already, please do hit that button. It is free. Furthermore, if you want to help support the channel outside of YouTube, there are links in the description for the Patreon page where you get early access and all types of shiny perks, as well as Discord and that kind of stuff, Twitter and Facebook, and of course the website xynodegaming.com. Also, I'll just quickly post you the patch notes, which I'll get you those in a second. I'll post them at the end. Once again, thank you all very, very much for watching, and goodbye. Don't panic, that link's now coming.
That the brothers on the rise now. Woo! Endless celebrations all in my house. Yeah. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. Yeah. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Yeah. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business so humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have them yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts, lot of haters. Tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Yeah. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. Yup. That's why we ain't on the same page. No. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Woo. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.